What's up, guys? So we're going to talk about fantasy football 2018. Who are the busts this year and who should you avoid drafting? Gron, go ahead. Who was the first guy you say?
Thank you, Brick. My first guy is the Seattle running back named Rashad Penny. Yes, the rookie running back who Seattle drafted first round. I have no idea why, Brick. I don't know why. Because first of all, you have another running back, Chris Carson. Before he got injured playing against the Colts, he was amazing. He was the running back. And Pete Carroll likes him. So anything Pete Carroll likes, he's going to start. So forget about Rashad Penny.
Okay, guys, Josh Gordon. This guy, Josh Gordon, 2 years in a row or three, I forgot even how many because it's been so long since I've seen him play. He actually did play last year, like last 4 games. But Josh Gordon has been having trouble with drugs and getting suspended from the league. And even now, they're saying he's reportedly getting closer. So why would I waste a 3rd or 4th round pick on him when I can pick up guys like Demaryius Thomas, Amari Cooper? Doesn't make any sense to me. That's a bust to me.
My next guy is the Cleveland Brown running back named Carlos Hyde. Yes, you might have seen him from the San Francisco 49ers. But currently he's actually in a committee, and we like to call the Bilal Powell situation, where 3 running backs will be playing in the offense. You have him, you have Nick Chubb, and you have Duke Johnson. So 3 running backs, you want to avoid that. When you're drafting your league, you want to make sure you have a running back who has touches. Not a guy who's going to get 10 touches a game. What is that nonsense? So stay away from Carlos Hyde.
Okay, my next guy is Alshon Jeffrey. Similar situation like Josh Gordon, except this guy is injury prone like crazy. I think this guy just wants money and did. Because I had him a couple years. He's always hurt every week. Every week they say questionable, we don't know what's going on, this, that. Maybe he tore his ACL the day before. Who knows? Just stay away from this guy. This guy's also like a 3rd, 4th rounder. I'd definitely rather take Amari Cooper over this guy.
And don't forget, Brick, he actually might miss week 1. So stay away from
Right, this guy was actually placed on the PUP list, which is players who are physically unable.
For my next guy, he is the tight end from the Green Bay Packers. Yes, Brick, the tight end from the Green Bay Packers. Jimmy Graham, or Jimmy G. The better Jimmy G, obviously. But the problem with Jimmy Graham being with Aaron Rodgers, who is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever to play, the situation is this. No Green Bay tight end had a productive season. Let's look it back. We had Jared Cook, a guy who can't catch balls. He had a garbage year. We had Martellus Bennett, another garbage year. The last time, I don't even remember the last time we seen a good tight end playing for the Packers. It might have been at least a decade since that would have happened. So stay away from Jimmy Graham, even though he's a good player.
Alright, my next bust is going to be Dez Bryant. This guy's getting drafted around 12th round. He's currently not on any team. How would you feel if you drafted a guy in any round who isn't even on a roster? I'd feel pretty stupid. Well, that's why I wouldn't take him. There is a reward if you pick him up in that late round, but we have to check out the situation and see what's going on first. Just a situation I would stay away from. This guy's already getting old, and I personally don't think he's going to get picked up in any team.
For my next one, his name is Brandon Cooks. You might have seen him playing with Tom Brady, catching passes, being the #1 receiver on the team. But this time, he's playing for the Los Angeles Rams. He's playing in Todd Gurley's offense, I like to say. Sean McVay, the best head coach I had seen in years. So the problem with the situation with Brandon Cooks is he's not going to see a lot of volume we did with New England Patriots. There's a lot of heads to be fed, such as we have Robert Woods. Todd Gurley catches a lot of balls too. Then we have we had guys like Garrett Everett, and we have other players that you want to stay away from, like Robert Woods, who's currently being drafted in the 5th round. So I would stay away from Brandon Cooks.
My next bust is going to be Dion Lewis, who's currently on the Tennessee Titans, behind Derrick Henry, who's supposed to be the workhorse of the team. Well, that's what they say about Derrick Henry. And then next thing you see is that Dion Lewis is going to be in a committee. Well, which one is it? I personally think it's going to be Derrick Henry taking 1st and 2nd down, and then Dion Lewis coming in for just a 3rd. It's really not worth it for a 6th rounder, 7th rounder. Dion Lewis. There's definitely other people you can take better than that. That's a bust to me. A slight bust, but still a bust.
For my last one, I'm sorry to say this, whoever is a New England Patriot fan, I don't know if you are, Brick, but I'm sorry to say this, it's the GOAT. It's Tom Brady. Tom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you're going to be a bust this year. And I don't mean that as a regular season quarterback. I mean fantasy-wise. Why? Because you're being drafted currently in the 4th round. And I know you with Aaron Rodgers, who's a bad man. I know you guys are amazing. I consider you the greatest quarterback of all time. But the situation is this. Last year, Tom Brady, like yourself, did average 18.5 fantasy points a game. He did that, which is pretty good. But we've seen a guy like Drew Brees, who is a great quarterback, average 16 fantasy points per game, and you could currently draft him in the double-digit rounds. So 10, 11 round, you'll get him. So value-wise, it will always be a better pick to be Drew Brees than Tom Brady.
My last bust for this fantasy year is going to be Rob Gronkowski. Maybe I just got a lot of heads turned from me saying that, but this guy, 1 year, people were drafting him like 8th overall, and then this guy just decides to say, yeah, I'm not going to play this whole year. Well, I don't want a guy like that. This guy's going 2nd round. 2nd round, for that to happen, I feel like an idiot. I'm not drafting a guy like Rob Gronkowski who gets injured on a daily basis, breaks a toe, breaks a nail. I don't know what's going on with this guy. You want to say something?
I do want to say something. First of all, my name is Gronk. You better draft me 2nd round. Okay? I don't care what he just said. Okay, some of it might be true. I'm not going to disagree with him. But Gronk, myself, will be drafted 2nd round. I will help you win your leagues. I will. I'll catch passes from the GOAT. So don't even say Gronk will be a bust. No way.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is our top busts for the 2018 NFL season. See you guys next time.
God damn.